This is... Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. So Miami wins the tip. Pass to McGrady. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside O'Neal. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Screen by O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's Levine. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's such a tough finish. Levine with outstanding focus to score through contact.
Has to wear. And a miss there on the triple. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Something teammates love about DeMar DeRozan. He has that clutch gene in him, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., he is fearless in those big moments. He remains steady, keeps his focus, and that makes him deadly against defenses that are scrambling to close out a game.
Right side, Levine. Picked by Murray. Puts up a three. Rebound, Miami.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Now here's Westbrook. Driving inside. And here's Hunter for three. Buries it from three. Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Oh, man, I hate this. And we see it all too often. Injury is such a big part of this game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
Hunter on the wing. This one for three. The putback. The rebound by Ware. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Out left to the wing. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Adebayo. Shot from 16. Shoots from the baseline. Yep, that one's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Monk. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. That shot is good by O'Neal.
Good effort to stay with the play and save the possession.
Here's McGrady. Down low. Here's Ware. Got a hand on it. Murray deciding where to go with it. Monk with it. Yet to see a basket.
What a leap to the rim by Monk. Going up high where the defense can't stop it.
Stan, while they're cobbling together an offense, the Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, B.A., only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating. making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Now here's Westbrook. 3-on-3. And he goes in for the dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Westbrook. Stolen. Right side Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, Adebayo usually has the advantage over other bigs when it's time to run.
Here's Westbrook. O'Neal. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Adebayo sets a screen. Out to the wing. And they recover it. Wiggins outside. Where the screen. Got a piece of it. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. These are his first free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 8 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the inside. Here's Achua. Off with the layup.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And that does it for the first quarter. Sacramento on top. Up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you think about the Kings here, guys?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Kings lead by 4. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. Allie, any news?
Thank you, guys. I got a report from the Sacramento head athletic trainer. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. It's tough losing a player like this near the halfway point of the season. They'll just have to find a way to replace his production until he comes back. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Here's Carter. Just 5 on the clock. McGrady grabs a miss. Miami trailing. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Well, even at this stage in his career, Powell explodes off the floor. Big burst.
Sabonis outside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you, B.A.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Carter, good.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
To the paint. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Thunderous stuff from Jovic.
Pass to Clifford. Sabonis in the post. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And he misses his first shot. Powell outside. Here he goes. And Powell with the stuff.
I love seeing Powell in attack mode. Seeing a lane open up and slashing his way inside with ease.
And they're pushing it up. Achua with some nice D.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And, Coach, the Kings know they need to get better defensively. But do they have the personnel is the question.
Well, so much of defense is about your commitment to making multiple efforts, in particular, contesting three-point shooters, an area they've struggled in tremendously. If you're starting to fix something, start there.
Powell with a steal. Here's McGrady. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
A big group substitution here for Miami. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Man, Rozier is going full speed within 1 or 2 steps.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Wiggins looking around. Out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. 23 seconds left in the second. And Westbrook slams it home.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
Rozier. And the shot goes. Rozier's got 4 points this quarter. Monk for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And when a team is able to play different ways with lineup versatility, how valuable is that to you as a coach?
Well, look, B.A., the best teams simply have to be able to win in different ways. They've got to be able to win with their offense, win with their defense. They've got to be able to win in an up-tempo game. They've got to be able to win in a grinded-out half-court game. If you've only got one way you can win, the best opponents will be able to take that away. Versatility is a must.
Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. He takes it in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Now here's Hawkins. It's deflected. Inside. Here's Murray. Ooh, Murray showing his strength down low.
Yeah, roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix. Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's McGrady. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Outside Hawkins. Here's the three. O'Neal pulls it in. Kings trail by 3. Pass to Monk. Screen by O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. Nifty move. McGrady grabs a miss. Wiggins right side. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's McGrady. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Right side O'Neal. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess, star players around the league ponder a change of scenery. Miami certainly has some great views.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Brian, back to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Jovic. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Rozier outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Okay, now, Rozier is listed at 6'1", so he got way up for that slam.
Sacramento shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Carter. Stan, there seems to be an impatience to this Kings organization. Continuity is not the order of the day.
Well, yeah, B.A., and it can be disorienting for the players. You don't want to become complacent, but there's got to be a happy medium and some stability.
Miami shooting their fifth and sixth free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him.
Well, what defines Terry Rozier is his tenacity. He never backs down on the floor, and that can get under a defense's skin. You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
The shot by Eubanks, no good. Heat leading by 8. Pass to Jovic. Stolen by Carter. Back come the Kings in transition. And here's Sabonis outside. And another miss by Sacramento. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Now here's Adebayo. Adebayo rocking the rim.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
Carter on the wing. Sabonis outside. Back to Carter. Stolen by Rozier. Going inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Jovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jovic has got his second bucket of the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
For your Sacramento Kings, 3 team. Our fans